Good day, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. kickstarted the Christmas celebration as Malacañang opened its doors to students and visitors on Sunday. The president said Filipinos deserve to celebrate Christmas after enduring so many challenges this year. Stephanie Sevillano has a story.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. calls on everyone to remember to celebrate Christmas after enduring typhoons and other challenges throughout the year. This, as he and First Lady Luisa Daneta Marcos led a Christmas tree lighting ceremony at the Kalayaan grounds on Sunday. Marcos said every Filipino deserves to celebrate and feel Christmas after the country endured a tough year. The president called on the public to hold the thought for all those who were still recovering from the effects of the recent disasters.
Because after all, no matter how many typhoons they throw at us, no matter how many problems are thrown at us, there's nothing that will quench the Christmas spirit in the Filipino heart. In every child, man, woman, Filipino, hindi mo na matatanggal sa Pilipinas yan. We are Filipinos, we always stand up. And why not? After all, it is a time to celebrate, to be with our loved ones, to put the trials and tribulations that we have been through in the past year, put them to one side. We will come back to them, but put them to one side for just a little bit and enjoy the benefits of family, their affection, and all that comes with Christmas.
Meanwhile, the chief executive conferred awards to the winners of the National Pearl Making Competition dubbed Isang Bituin, Isang Mithiin by the Office of the President, Office of Social Secretary, and the Department of Education. Pedro V. Panaligan Memorial National High School from Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro was named grand winner and brought home 1 million pesos and another 500,000 pesos for the school. Panabo City National High School of Surigao del Norte won second place and received 500,000 pesos plus 300,000 pesos for the school. Roa City School for the Philippine Craftsmen in Capiz received 300,000 pesos cash as third place, while the school got 200,000 pesos. 148 Christmas lanterns from various public secondary schools participated in this year's competition. Meanwhile, well-known artists including Jose Marichan, the Alice Reyes Dance Philippines, and Carlo Guevara La Forteza graced the program with their musical performances. Earlier on Sunday, Malacañang welcomed hundreds of students from Luzon to the Kalayaan grounds with music and performances. The highlight of the festivities was Puso ng Pasko, an all-Filipino full-length Christmas ballet performance featuring music and performances by national artists for music Ryan Kebyab and national artist for dance Alice Reyes. The performance evoked experiences of the Filipino Christmas, from the joyful and solemn Simbang Gabi to the festive Noche Buena. It also portrayed scenes reminding the audience of the deeper values of Filipino culture, community, and the spirit of Christmas. For the Pna Headlines, I am Stephanie Sevillano.
The Philippine National Police maintains it is only fulfilling its constitutional duty to uphold the rule of law with the filing of criminal charges against Vice President Sara Duterte. In a statement on Sunday, PNP Chief General Romel Francisco Marbil said the PNP remains committed to its mandate to enforce the law, including the filing of cases against any individual, regardless of status or political affiliation. Last week, the PNP filed charges of direct assault and disobedience to authority and grave coercion against Duterte and her head of security, among others. This came from allegations that Duterte and her security team obstructed the police from carrying out a house order to bring Zuleika Lopez, the Vice President's Chief of Staff, to Veterans Memorial Medical Center on November 23. Lopez had been cited for contempt when she was rushed to the VMMC, but Duterte intervened and had her sent to St. Luke's Medical Center. One of Duterte's security officials, Colonel Raymond Dante Lachica, was also accused of assaulting a PNP doctor during the incident. Marbil said they cannot allow perceptions that the police are afraid and the law is enforced only on the poor if they did not file charges against them. The Philippines and the United Arab Emirates have forged a partnership to accelerate cooperation on energy transition. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan formalized the Memorandum of Understanding during Marcos's working visit to the Gulf state last week. The deal followed discussions between Energy Secretary Rafael Lutilla and UAE Minister of Energy and Infrastructure Sohail Mohammed Faraj Al Mazroue in Abu Dhabi. Lutilla said the agreement is seen as a significant step towards a cleaner, more sustainable energy future for the Philippines. He cited the partnership's potential to attract investments, create jobs, and promote the transfer of cutting-edge technology in strengthening the country's experts. Lutilla said the MOU focuses on renewable energy, liquefied natural gas as a transition fuel, power generation, nuclear energy efficiency, and emerging technologies. An implementation agreement with a UAE state-owned company is expected by January 2025. This move builds on the country's expanding energy collaborations, including a similar MOU signed with Saudi Arabia last October aimed at strengthening ties in the Middle East energy sector. The sighting of Chinese vessels in Surigao del Norte has sparked renewed calls for a naval site under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, in the province. Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barbers urged the Department of National Defense to prioritize establishing an EDCA naval site in the area. Barbers underscored the province's strategic location facing the Pacific Ocean and connected to the West Philippine Sea as a critical for national defense and securing territorial waters. Last month, the lawmaker also condemned China's unauthorized activities of their 3 vessels near Siargao Island and Davao Oriental. Reports from the Philippine Coast Guard revealed that the vessels Shang Yang Hong 3, Jia Zheng, and Shang Yang Hong were suspected of gathering strategic data, including tides and seabed information within the Philippines' 200-mile exclusive economic zone. Currently, there are 5 EDCA sites in the country: the Basa Air Base in Pampanga, 4th Magsaysay in Nueva Ecija, Antonio Bautista Air Base in Palawan, Mactan Benito Ebuen Air Base in Cebu, and the Lumbia Air Base in Cagayan de Oro. 4 additional sites have also been identified, including Naval Base Camilo Cias in Cagayan, Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Isabela, Balabac Island in Palawan, and Lalo Airport in Cagayan. The country may have to brace for a few more tropical cyclones before the end of the year. Weather Bureau PAGASA said 1 to 2 tropical cyclones may develop in the Philippine area of responsibility and either move away from the Philippine landmass or make landfall over Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao. On the other hand, the northeast monsoon, or Amihan, and the shear line are expected to bring rains over parts of Luzon and Visayas. The shear line is expected to bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and isolated thunderstorms over Metro Manila, Mimaropa, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Eastern Visayas, Western Visayas, Isabela, Quirino, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, and Bulacan on Monday. The rest of Cagayan Valley and Cordillera Administrative Region may experience cloudy skies with rains due to the Amihan. The Amihan will also bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers over Ilocos Region and the rest of Central Luzon. The rest of the country will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to localized thunderstorms. Meanwhile, the provincial government of Albay has suspended classes as southern Luzon continue to experience rains due to this shear line. Albay Acting Governor Baby Glenda Bongao ordered the suspension of face-to-face classes on all levels, both in private and public schools, until lifted. Local government units are advised to remain vigilant and maintain 24-hour monitoring of their respective areas, especially rivers and areas prone to floods, lahar flows, and landslides. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, the Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 23 days before Christmas. I'm Marita Moahed. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.